Do you ever walk into some homes and just feel this incredible calm, a sense of peace that settles over you? But then you step into others, and it's like an invisible weight presses down, making the air thick and heavy. It's not just a coincidence. There's a profound difference at play, something that truly transforms and shapes destinies: the presence of the cross. Now, hold on. It's not enough to simply have a crucifix hanging on your wall. If it's not used with understanding and intention, you might actually be missing out on its incredible power, or even, believe it or not, inviting the opposite of what you desire. Today I'm bringing you an extraordinary message, a revelation from Padre Pio himself. This isn't just a story, it's a profound teaching that could genuinely alter the course of your home and your family's future forever. So if you have a crucifix, or if you've ever considered bringing one into your home, you need to hear every single word of this. What I'm about to share isn't just advice, it's wisdom directly from Padre Pio, one of the most remarkable figures in our church's history, concerning the true living power of the crucifix in our daily lives and our homes. Before we dive deeper, if you truly believe in the timeless wisdom of Padre Pio, take a moment. Go down to the comments right now and type, "I believe in the protection of the crucifix." This simple, heartfelt act of faith is your very first step towards the profound transformation you're seeking. Unveiling the crucifix as true purpose pater, Pio taught something incredibly significant about crucifixes that many simply do and grasp. He explained that a crucifix in your home is far more than just a religious decoration. It's about creating a sacred point of defense, a spiritual shield that can literally reshape the energy of your entire living space and infuse your family's life with blessing. Imagine your home as a fortress. Every door, every room, and every corner can either be a strong point of protection or a vulnerable opening. Padre Pio revealed that when a crucifix is honored correctly with genuine faith, it becomes an unwavering source of protection. So potent, in fact, that it can actively block problems, illnesses, and difficulties from even entering your home's threshold. But here's the crucial detail, the one that often gets overlooked. Many homes have crucifixes, yet their inhabitants aren't experiencing the full spectrum of blessings and protection that are truly available. Do you know why? It's because there are specific, intentional ways to engage with the crucifix, certain strategic places where it should be placed, and, most importantly, a precise method to awaken its protective power. This isn't just minor information. It was so vital that Padre Pio dedicated countless hours to teaching it to his closest disciples. He understood with profound foresight that in the challenging times we face, this special spiritual safeguard in our homes would be more essential than ever. Padre Pio's message was clear. The crucifix isn't merely a symbol, it is in fact a key, a divine key, that unlocks the very doors of heavenly protection for your home. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use that key. The three pillars of crucifix power. Padre Pio possessed an incredibly profound connection to the power of the crucifix. In his deepest teachings, he revealed that it transcends a mere representation of our faith. It is an active, vibrant source of protection, healing, and profound transformation for our homes. The crucifix is the very gateway through which blessings stream into your home, Padre Pio often emphasized. This teaching holds more weight than ever in the world we navigate today. So many challenges, illnesses, and troubles knocking at our doors, we absolutely need to activate this extraordinary shield. Padre Pio illuminated three fundamental powers within the crucifix that remain largely unknown to most. The first is the power of protection. When a crucifix resides in your home, held with true faith, in a pure intention, you are essentially erecting a spiritual barrier that no negative force can penetrate. It's like having an invisible, constant guardian watching over your entire family. The second is the power of healing. Padre Pio unveiled that the crucifix carries an inherent capacity to bring both physical and spiritual healing into a home. He explained that when we pray before the crucifix with sincere faith, we are directly tapping into the profound healing current that flows from the cross itself. Every time you gaze upon the crucifix with faith, he taught, you open a direct conduit for healing for yourself and your loved ones. The third power, and arguably the most vital, is the power of transformation. Padre Pio taught that the crucifix possesses an unparalleled ability to completely reshape the very atmosphere of a home. It can effortlessly shift an environment riddled with conflict into one overflowing with peace. A place of scarcity can become a wellspring of abundance, and a space burdened by illness can be transformed into one of vibrant health. However, there is a critical point Padre Pio consistently stressed. These incredible powers are just automatically activated by the mere presence of a crucifix. They require a specific blend of unwavering faith, precise placement, and consistent spiritual practice. Think of it like a powerful key. Simply owning it isn't enough. You must understand how to turn it. Support our shared journey. Before I unveil more of Padre Pio's profound insights into the crucifix's power, I want to invite you to become a cherished part of this spiritual family. If these messages of protection and divine wisdom are resonating deeply within your heart, consider supporting this space. You can do so by becoming a member of the channel. And if this message has already brought something positive into your life, please don't hesitate to leave a heartfelt thank you in the comments below this video. Your simple gesture of gratitude means the world. Now let's continue with these vital revelations. Divine timing and dream protection known of Padre Pio. Some most profound teachings about the crucifix concern the sacred moments of the day. He revealed that there are two especially potent times to pray before your crucifix, 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. Why these specific hours? Because he explained, these are the moments when the veil between the spiritual and earthly realms is thinnest, making our prayers particularly powerful and effective. Padre Pio also emphasized the crucifix's incredible ability to safeguard our dreams. This is precisely why he so often insisted on the vital importance of having a crucifix in your bedroom. Guardian angels, he explained, collaborate with the power of the crucifix while we sleep. This specific protection is incredibly crucial during the night, when our spiritual defenses can sometimes be more vulnerable. Common pitfalls to avoid. Know that we've truly grasped the crucifix's immense power. It's vital to discuss the most common missteps. According to Padre Pio, these very mistakes could be unintentionally blocking your home from receiving the abundant blessings and profound protection it deserves. The first major error is treating the crucifix as a mere decoration. How often do we see crucifixes in homes gathering dust, forgotten in a corner, or simply hung without any special intention? Padre Pio taught that every single time we treat the crucifix without the reverence it deserves, we are unknowingly squandering an invaluable opportunity for divine protection over our home. Another very frequent mistake is placing the crucifix in incorrect locations. Many well-meaning individuals place their crucifixes where they simply cannot fulfill their intended protective role. For instance, some put them high up where they're barely seen or in rooms that are rarely used. Padre Pio was adamant. The crucifix must be in places where your family can see it, connect with it, and acknowledge its presence daily. The third crucial mistake Padre Pio often highlighted is failing to have the crucifix blessed before bringing it into your home. An unblessed crucifix is like a powerful key that remains inactivated. It might be in the perfect spot, but it won't be able to unlock the doors of spiritual protection. It is absolutely essential that your crucifix be blessed by a priest before it takes its place in your sacred space. Furthermore, it is a serious error to engage with the crucifix without true faith. Padre Pio taught that faith is the very fuel that ignites the crucifix's power. You could possess the most exquisite crucifix in the world, but if there's no genuine faith in your heart, its profound protective power simply won't fully activate. Another common oversight is neglecting a daily connection with the crucifix. Many have a crucifix at home, yet go days without so much as glancing at it, praying before it, or even remembering its sacred presence. Padre Pio taught us that the crucifix's power is directly amplified by our consistent attention and heartfelt devotion. A subtle but significant mistake that can inadvertently limit blessings in your home is keeping a crucifix in poor condition. If it's broken, rusty, or visibly deteriorated, Padre Pio gently advised replacing it with respect. It doesn't need to be expensive. What matters is that it's in a dignified state to truly represent its sacred meaning. Finally, it is a grave error to mix the crucifix with objects or practices that are incongruent with our faith. Padre Pio was unequivocally clear on this. The crucifix demands respect for its singular and unique power. It does not need to be augmented or reinforced by other elements, rectifying mistakes. Padre Pio's clear guidoncesso. How can we correct these common errors and truly invite the crucifix's blessings? Padre Pio left us with very clear and actionable instructions. First, we must perform a respectful cleaning of our crucifix. This isn't just about physical cleanliness. It's about renewing our intention and deepening our reverence for it. Second, we must ensure it is blessed. If you're unsure whether your crucifix has received a blessing, take it to your nearest parish. This blessing is a foundational step to activate its full protective power. Third, we must position it in the correct location. In the next part of our discussion, we'll delve into the specific strategic places for maximum protection. But for now, understand that it needs to be in a prominent, visible, and revered spot within your home. Padre Pio also urged us to establish a daily rhythm of connection with the crucifix. This can be wonderfully simple, perhaps making the sign of the cross with reverence each time you pass by it, or dedicating just a few quiet moments each day to prayer in its presence. Remember, these errors are common, but they are incredibly easy to correct. The truly vital step is that, armed with this knowledge, you can now take deliberate action to ensure the crucifix in your home is fully realizing its profound protective function. Blessings beyond expectation, prosperity, and family. Harmony. Another profound insight from Padre Pio was the crucifix's ability to draw in economic well-being. He explained that when we honor the crucifix's presence in our homes, we're not just inviting spiritual protection, we're also opening the doors to material prosperity. It's truly no mere coincidence that many individuals report tangible improvements in their financial circumstances after sincerely embracing the crucifix in the ways he taught. Padre Pio also emphasized the crucifix's unique power to safeguard children. He gently explained that children are particularly sensitive to spiritual influences, and the crucifix acts as a powerful shield for their innocent souls. This is why he strongly advised placing a crucifix in children's bedrooms and nurturing in them, from a young age, a deep respect and honor for it. One of Padre Pio's most moving teachings about the crucifix centered on its capacity to heal family relationships. He declared that when a family gathers to pray unitedly before the crucifix, a special force of unity and reconciliation is unleashed. Conflicts begin to dissolve, misunderstandings vanish, and the bonds of family love grow remarkably stronger. Padre Pio also revealed that the crucifix possesses a distinct power to shield us from illnesses, not just physical ailments, but also spiritual and emotional distress. He taught that the crucifix emanates a healing energy, capable of bolstering our physical immune system and fortifying our spiritual resilience. But perhaps Padre Pio's most awe-inspiring revelation concerning the crucifix was its power to transform our destiny. He explained that, by rightly honoring the crucifix, we are quite literally redirecting the course of our lives. We are opening wide the gates to blessings and firmly closing the doors to problems and adversity. Strategic placement. Maximizing your home's protection. Let's talk about something incredibly important: the strategic locations where, according to Padre Pio, the crucifix absolutely must be placed to offer your home the utmost protection. This vital information has the power to entirely reshape how blessings flow into your sanctuary. The first crucial spot is your home's main entrance. Padre Pio taught that your front door isn't just for people, it's a portal for energies. By placing a crucifix above your main door, you're creating an impenetrable shield that filters everything trying to enter your home. It's like having a dedicated spiritual guardian, diligently watching over you 24 hours a day. The second strategic location is the master bedroom. Why here? Because it's where we spend a significant portion of our lives, sleeping. Padre Pio revealed that during sleep we are often most spiritually vulnerable. The crucifix, in this space, acts as a special protector during these crucial hours. Ideally, position it on the wall directly facing your bed, so it is the first thing you see when you wake and the last before you drift off. The living room is the third vital area. This is the very heart of your home, where your family gathers, connects, and welcomes others. Padre Pio taught that a crucifix in the living room has the profound power to harmonize family relationships and protect the conversations held within that space. It should be visibly placed, but it doesn't necessarily need to be the absolute center of attention. The fourth important place is the kitchen. Why the kitchen? Because, as Padre Pio explained, it's where the nourishment for your family is prepared. A crucifix in the kitchen carries the power to bless your food and draw abundance into your home. It also fosters harmony during meal preparation. If you have a dedicated prayer space or an altar within your home, this marks the 5th strategic spot. Padre Pio taught that the crucifix in a prayer area acts as a spiritual amplifier, making your prayers incredibly more powerful and effective. However, simply placing the crucifix isn't enough. Padre Pio taught us that there's a correct way to position it. The height is key. It should be at eye level, or slightly higher, ever so high that it becomes unseen. It must also be straight, not tilted, a powerful symbol of the unwavering nature of our faith. The size of the crucifix also matters, but perhaps not in the way you'd think. Padre Pio said it doesn't need to be grand. What truly counts is the faith with which you behold it. A small crucifix gazed upon with immense faith holds far more power than a large one viewed without devotion. Another crucial aspect is its direction. Whenever possible, the crucifix should face east, towards the rising sun. This orientation, according to Padre Pio, helps align spiritual energy most effectively. And what about the other rooms in your home? Padre Pio taught that every single room can benefit from a crucifix. However, the locations we've just discussed are the most strategic. If you have multiple crucifixes, begin by placing them in these key areas, and then you can add more as you feel guided. The profound transformation, spirit, family, and material well-being know that you know exactly where to place your crucifix. Let us explore something even deeper. The incredible transformation that unfolds when you use the crucifix with genuine, heartfelt faith. Padre Pio taught us that this transformation manifests across 3 distinct and powerful levels: spiritual, familial, and material. On the spiritual level, you'll feel the shift almost immediately. The moment you begin to truly honor your crucifix, following Padre Pio's timeless wisdom, the very air in your home starts to change. It becomes lighter, purer, and imbued with a palpable sense of peace. Visitors will often remark on the special calm they feel, even if they can't quite pinpoint why. Padre Pio explained that this spiritual alchemy happens because the crucifix acts as a divine purifier of your environment. Negative energies that once lingered in your home will now encounter an impassable barrier. It's like having a powerful spiritual filter actively working for you 24/7. On the familial level, the changes are just as striking. You'll notice arguments and disagreements naturally begin to subside. Why? Because the crucifix, when properly placed and deeply honored, possesses the profound ability to soften hearts and open pathways for more positive, loving communication between family members. Padre Pio taught that when a family collectively begins to respect and cherish the crucifix in their home, a special, unbreakable protection activates over their bonds. Marriages grow stronger, relationships between parents and children blossom, and even long-standing issues with difficult relatives often find surprising resolutions. In the material realm, countless families have witnessed astonishing shifts after embracing the crucifix according to Padre Pio's guidance. It's not that the crucifix magically makes money appear, but it clears paths for true prosperity. Opportunities begin to emerge, debts find unexpected ways to be settled, and abundance starts to manifest in tangible ways. Padre Pio explained that this material transformation occurs because by honoring the crucifix, we are aligning ourselves with the divine laws of prosperity. It's as if we're opening the very windows of heaven, allowing blessings to flow in with greater ease. But there's a crucial truth about this transformation Padre Pio always stressed. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a sacred process that demands faith, patience, and unwavering consistency. Think of it like planting a precious seed. It needs time, nurturing, and consistent care to grow and bear its fruit. The initial signs of transformation are often subtle. Perhaps you'll find yourself sleeping more soundly, feeling a deeper sense of peace upon returning home, or noticing that worries don't consume you as they once did. These are the gentle whispers, the first indicators that the crucifix's protective power is truly at work in your home. As time unfolds, the changes become more evident. People living in homes embraced by the crucifix's protection frequently report significant improvements in their health. Padre Pio explained this is because the crucifix helps maintain a healthier atmosphere, both physically and spiritually. It's also common to observe beautiful changes in children. They become calmer or cooperative and experience more restful sleep. Padre Pio taught that children are particularly receptive to the crucifix as protection and are often the first to benefit from its loving presence. Another profound aspect of this transformation is protection against accidents and unforeseen problems. Many families recount how, after incorporating the crucifix correctly, household mishaps and unexpected troubles dramatically decrease. It's as if an invisible hand is guiding and safeguarding the family through life's currents. Padre Pio also taught that this transformation extends beyond the walls of your home, influencing your relationships with the outside world. Those residing in crucifix-protected homes often experience improvements in their work life, friendships, and overall social interactions. It's as if the peace and harmony cultivated within the home radiate outward, touching every area of their lives. But perhaps the most profound change of all occurs within ourselves. When we live under the crucifix's loving protection, our faith deepens, our confidence soars, and our capacity to face life's challenges multiplies exponentially. It's a transformative journey that begins in the sacred space of your home, but ultimately reshapes your entire life. Daily practices. Nurturing the crucifixes. Power now. Let us dive into the practical wisdom. The daily practices. Padre Pio recommended to keep the crucifix's potent protection actively flowing through your home. These are simple, yet incredibly powerful routines that can fundamentally transform your home's energy. The first practice, and arguably the most foundational, is the morning greeting to your crucifix. Padre Pio taught that each morning, upon waking, your very first glance and thought should turn towards your crucifix. It's a quick, simple gesture, taking mere seconds. But it establishes a powerful spiritual connection that will ripple throughout your entire day. Throughout the day, Padre Pio advised taking a brief, intentional pause every time you pass by your crucifix. You don't need to stop for long. A respectful sign of the cross offered with faith is enough. This simple, consistent action keeps that vital channel of protection active and flowing continuously. Another deeply significant practice is the 3 p.m. prayer. Padre Pio revealed this as an especially potent time to pray before your crucifix. If you're at home, dedicate even a single minute to stand before it. If you're elsewhere, a mental prayer, holding the image of your home's crucifix in your heart, is equally powerful. At night, before you drift off to sleep, Padre Pio recommended a special protection ritual. Look at the crucifix in your bedroom and consciously surrender all your worries and those of your family to it. It's like performing a spiritual cleansing before sleep, ensuring a more peaceful, protected, and restorative night's rest. For families, Padre Pio suggested a special weekly gathering, ideally on Sundays. The entire family should convene before the main crucifix in your home for a united prayer. It needn't be a lengthy prayer. The key lies in the shared family unity in that sacred moment. He also taught us a unique practice for times of difficulty. When you sense tension in the air, face family struggles, or are burdened by deep worries, Padre Pio advised lighting a candle before your crucifix and offering a specific prayer for protection. It's akin to activating an extra layer of spiritual armor when you need it most. For economic well-being, Padre Pio offered a particular practice. Whenever you receive money or pay bills, pause for a brief moment before your crucifix. Offer a prayer of gratitude and ask for the multiplication of material blessings. This simple yet profound practice helps maintain a healthy flow of prosperity into your home. Regarding the physical care of your crucifix, Padre Pio recommended a monthly ritual. Once a month, dedicate a specific time to respectfully clean your crucifix with a soft cloth. As you do this, offer a prayer for renewed protection over your home. It's like renewing your sacred pact of protection month after month. For health protection, Padre Pio taught a powerful practice. When a family member is unwell, they should spend a few minutes each day before the crucifix, earnestly praying for healing. This practice, of course, should always be combined with necessary medical treatments, as faith and medicine work hand in hand. Padre Pio also left us a practice for protecting those who leave home. Before any family member departs, you should pause before the crucifix for a moment and make the sign of the cross. It's like imbuing them with an invisible shield of protection to carry throughout their day, to sustain peace within your home. Padre Pio offered a simple, yet incredibly effective practice. Whenever you feel an argument brewing or tension rising, simply look at your crucifix and take a deep, calming breath. This helps to soothe frayed nerves and restore harmony. A particularly tender practice Padre Pio suggested for children is teaching them to greet the crucifix each morning and night. They don't need lengthy prayers. A respectful good morning or good night is enough. This helps foster a beautiful spiritual connection from a tender age. Finally, Padre Pio taught us a practice for moments of gratitude. Whenever you receive a blessing, good news, or a moment of joy, take a moment to express your thanks before the crucifix. This not only cultivates gratitude, but also invites even more blessings into your life. Remember, these practices don't need to be complex or time-consuming. What truly matters is the consistency and the heartfelt faith with which you perform them. As Padre Pio wisely said, it is better to do one simple practice every day than to do many practices occasionally. The abundant harvest. Blessings unfolding in your home. Know that you re-equipped with Padre Pio's daily practices. Let us talk about the incredible results and blessings you can genuinely expect when you faithfully embrace these teachings. These are not fleeting moments, but real, lasting changes that gently, yet powerfully, unfold in homes that truly honor the crucifix. The first transformation many families deeply sense is a shift in the very atmosphere of their home. The air feels lighter, more serene, imbued with a profound tranquility. Visitors often comment on the distinct peace they feel upon entering, as if the space itself has been cleansed and purified. In the family realm, the changes are truly remarkable. Arguments naturally subside, communication blossoms with greater understanding, and family bonds grow incredibly stronger. Children often become calmer and more cooperative, and marriages find a renewed sense of harmony. It's as if the crucifix acts as a powerful orchestrator, harmonizing family relationships. Protection against unexpected challenges is another deeply significant outcome. Many families report a noticeable decrease in household accidents and unforeseen difficulties. Problems that once seemed to persistently plague the home now find solutions with surprising ease. It's like having an invisible, watchful guardian diligently protecting your sanctuary. In terms of health, the results are equally astonishing. Individuals residing in homes protected by the crucifix often find themselves falling ill less frequently. And when illnesses do occur, recovery seems to be remarkably swifter. Padre Pio explained this phenomenon by noting that the crucifix helps foster a healthier environment, both physically and spiritually. The impact on your financial well-being is also noteworthy. It's not that money suddenly appears out of thin air, but opportunities begin to surface. Debts find paths to be settled, and your work life becomes more stable. It's as if material blessings flow more readily when your home is truly under the crucifix's benevolent protection. An especially profound result is restful sleep and protection during the night. People report deeper, more restorative rest, with nightmares diminishing and waking moments feeling calmer and more peaceful. Children in particular sleep more soundly when a crucifix graces their room. Peace of mind is another significant blessing. While worries may not vanish entirely, they become far more manageable. It becomes easier to maintain inner calm, even amidst challenging situations. Padre Pio taught that this profound peace of mind stems from the comforting knowledge that your home is under a truly special, divine safeguard. On the spiritual front, the blessings are deep and transformative. Your faith naturally strengthens, and your connection with the sacred becomes more intimate and personal. Prayers often feel more readily heard and answered. It's as if the crucifix acts as a powerful bridge, connecting heaven directly to your home. Even your relationships with neighbors and the wider community can improve. Your home becomes a beacon of light, radiating a positive influence outward. People may instinctively seek out the company and counsel of those who live in a home nurtured by the crucifix's presence. Finally, protection against negative energies is a powerful outcome. The atmosphere of your home naturally becomes repellent to harmful influences. It's as if an invisible barrier keeps out anything that could disrupt the peace and harmony you've cultivated. Padre Pio taught that these remarkable results are not mere coincidences. They're the natural, beautiful manifestation of living faithfully under the protection of the crucifix. They are blessings that multiply and deepen when we consistently embrace these teachings with unwavering faith and perseverance. Remember, though, that these blessings unfold in their own divine timing. It's not an instant transformation, but a gradual, beautiful process of blessing and protection that builds day by day, fueled by faith and steadfastness. Your home transformed me, dear family, who has joined me on this profound journey. We've arrived at a truly special moment. Today you've received extraordinary insights from Padre Pio about the crucifix teachings that hold the power to utterly transform your home and the very fabric of your family's life. We've explored how the crucifix is far more than a simple decorative object. It is, in fact, a vibrant wellspring of protection and blessing for our sacred living spaces. Padre Pio unveiled its true potent power and showed us exactly how to unlock it. We've learned about the strategic locations where the crucifix should be placed, the daily practices that keep its shield active, and the common mistakes we must consciously avoid. Each of these teachings is like a precious key, designed to open the doors of divine protection for your home. You now hold truly valuable knowledge in your hands. But remember, knowledge without action is like a seed left unplanted. That's why I wholeheartedly invite you to take that crucial first step today. Begin by carefully examining where your crucifixes are placed in your home. Are they truly in the right, strategic spots? Are you giving them the attention and reverence they deserve? If you don't yet have a crucifix in your home, now is the perfect time to bring one in. It doesn't need to be expensive. What truly matters, as Padre Pio taught, is the profound faith with which you welcome it and honor its presence. If you already have crucifixes, let this be a moment to renew your commitment to these powerful practices of protection. Padre Pio firmly believed that every home can become a sanctuary of peace, a fortress of protection, and a place where miracles unfold when the crucifix is honored correctly. Your home, indeed, can be one of those divinely blessed spaces. Your family can experience that profound, special protection that so many others have already received. And always remember, you are never alone on this path. Every time you gaze upon your crucifix with faith, every time you perform one of the simple, yet powerful practices we've discussed today, you are connecting with a boundless source of protection and blessing that will never, ever fail you. Embrace the blessings, dear soul, who stayed with me until the very end. If these timeless teachings from Padre Pio about the crucifix's power have touched your heart, I invite you to leave a sincere thank you right below this video. This small gesture of gratitude helps ensure that more families can discover and receive these invaluable revelations. And if you wish to continue receiving more messages of profound protection and divine wisdom, consider becoming a cherished member of this space of connection and faith. Together, we can cultivate a beautiful community where peace, harmony, and divine blessings become a tangible reality in every home. May the unwavering protection and boundless blessings of the crucifix multiply abundantly within your home. May you find deeper peace, greater harmony, and witness more miracles in your life with each passing day. And always, always carry these profound words from Padre Pio in your heart. The crucifix is the key that opens the doors of heaven's protection for your home.